In this series, my brother and I will be playing in a best of one format with all cards unlimited up to OPO4. The kicker is that we will be spinning a wheel each episode to determine which leader our deck will be built around, who will take the helm of their ship and pilot it to victory. This is the One Piece Captain's Wheel. What's going on, y'all? It's GumGumTCG here, back again, finally, with another episode of Captain's Wheel. Took us a little bit to get back to you, but you know we gotta keep doing this series, and we actually have some new stuff on the wheel. You want to talk about it, man?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure if you guys keep up with the card game, you know the three captain structure decks got released. Red, Purple, Luffy, Law, and Useless Captain Kid. New toys to hopefully spin on the wheel. I'm kind of excited. These decks are cool. I think they're super unique. Each one has its own kind of identity and does its own thing. And they're the same color, but there's not a ton of overlap in the play style. There's a card overlap in meta builds and stuff, but like they play a different game, and that's really cool. So, but yeah, I'm pumped to get into these spins. And like you said, we took a little break, but it's good to be back, and I can't wait to see what we can cook up and take the dub on you today.
Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say, I'm happy to be back because a lot of people have actually been asking for this series. I know it's not the most popular series, but I really do love doing it, and I know Tanner enjoys doing it. It's a lot of fun, and a lot of people do enjoy it. So, yeah, I'm ready to get back in here. I'm hoping to spin Red, Purple, Law, man. I've actually been wanting to play that deck. I'm kind of sad I don't have Gordons and Laws.
Yeah, I am actually hoping for something a little different. That Black Luffy keeps topping tournaments, and I kind of want to play it just to, I don't know, fool around, see what happens. But there's a bunch of decks that I could spin on here that wouldn't be bad. And in fact, now that I'm looking at this, I played Katakuri. Let me fix this wheel. I played Katakuri. I shouldn't have Katakuri on here.
Yeah, you better take that off, buddy.
All right, let's clean that up. There we go. Okay, that should be good.
Take a quick win off of me. Well, you got my 10 moms, but...
That's right. But yeah, that's what I got. The wheel's all cleaned up, ready to spin whenever you are, brother.
Yeah, man. How about we go ahead and get into it? Enough time talking, wasting time.
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good.
All right, guys, so we're back for another week. I am super pumped to give this wheel a spin, kind of see what we land, and do our normal thing, cook a deck that's gonna beat Jacob. So let's give this a spin and see what we get. Come on. Let's see. Ooh. Green Kinemon. Okay. I can rock with that. Let's get over to the deck builder, see what we can cook up.
All right, y'all. Got the wheel pulled up. Whole bunch of leaders. Ready to get back into it. Like I said, I'd like to spin Red, Purple, Law. Not going to be mad at most of any of these other choices, though. Last week was... I guess not last week, but last episode was kind of goofy. And honestly, the worst spin I could have gotten on the wheel. But I digress. Let's go ahead and give this thing a couple spins and see what we can't get. I'm hoping to end his little streak he's got going again. See what we get. Oh, that was so close. Oh my god. I would have been so happy if we spun the Newgate. Even though all my homies hate red decks, I definitely want to play Newgate at full power on here. But if you didn't see, we did spin the yellow Yamato. So that's actually going to be interesting because we do have some access to the new yellow cards that came out of OPO4. Some of those Wano cards, but not really sure what we're going to do with this build. I think we're going to have to jump in here and take a look at some of the cards we have access to and see what we can't do. Let's go ahead and jump over there.
All right, guys, so we're in the deck builder here. We're going to be playing Kinemon. Cool deck. I've played this on Sim a couple of times, and I have fun playing it every time. It's a super unique leader ability. There's really no other leader ability like it in the game. Kind of buys you an extra Dawn in a way, if you meet the requirements. So we're definitely playing Wano cards in here, so I think a good place to start is just dropping the Wano, typing in the search bar, and seeing what we find here. It's a no-brainer. We're playing for Momo. Momo is one of the best cards in the deck, obviously, being able to search out most of what we're going to play here. Cut that. We're definitely going to play Momo. Momo is one of the best cards in the deck. Searcher for Wano. Doesn't get much better. So, good one drop to start us off with. 2K is 2K of choice for Wano is definitely Ezo. This is a cool card in that it can rest a 4 or less on play. So there's a lot of cool little shenanigans you can do with that. I am going to, of course, play for Okiku, and we definitely play for Yamato in this deck. They're just cards that you kind of have to play as Kinemon, because if you hit these early game, like that's how you set up for victory with this deck, is hitting these early game and being able to manipulate the board state and then attack into those rested creatures. So let's see, what else are we going to put in our deck? I think a good pick, I've always liked this Raizo card. Drawing a card when attacking, I mean, not even a Dawn X1, just, you know, even if you can't hit anything but leader, just turning him sideways, if you got blockers up, like, he draws you a card for free. So, yeah, you gotta have 2 or more rested characters, but still, not bad, not bad. They do have this 1-drop blocker in Kinemon that you can consider playing. I don't know. I don't know about it. We may circle back to it because you have to have a Kozuki Odin, and right now our only Kozuki Odin is the Yamato here. And I don't know if we're going to play this 8-drop. We might save this spot for some other options for top end. Let's see. I do like this little 3/5 vanilla Shinobu, though. That's always a good card to have, just quick early game in case we don't see the Okiku when we need to. Let's see. Paradise Waterfall is a pretty cool card. We'll throw some of those in there for now. We may circle back and get rid of them, but for now it can live there. Let's see. I think a no-brainer is definitely Law. Being able to pick up a rested Momo, play down like a Raizo, play down an Ezo, play down an Okiku, you know, play down a Momo, get another search. Pretty strong card there. With playing that, I do think we need to play Beji as well. And if we're playing some Supernovas, we might as well play Bonnie. So let's drop Bonnie in here. For Bonnie, we want Scratch Man for 2K, so she can grab us that if we find it. Punt Gibson, always a good green card. We need another set of 2Ks. Let's go Carrot. Carrot's fun. That gives us 12 2Ks like we like to hit. We got great mid-game. We got blockers. We got 12 2Ks, some counter events. I think what we're missing here is the top end. So let's see what our options are. We know we have this Odin, but I feel like if he spins blue and can play Red Rock, like this is just cooked. So is anything, but you know, yeah. What is it? Katakuri 8-drop can put this away. You know, so many cards can deal with this, so I don't think it's necessarily the move. Krieg, kind of cool. We may consider playing Krieg in this slot. We'll leave him there for now while I look over. You know, the other big green boss right now is the Tendofi. Very strong card, but it is not searchable. It has no counter. In green, we don't have a 0-cost pitch a card to get 3K counter event yet. You know, the 0-cost events like Gum Gum Rain and Jet Gatling. Green does not have one of those at the moment. So I don't want to go heavy on these no counters because we've already got what? Okiku is 4. We've got 8 in Law. We've got 12 in Yamato. 16 in Beji. Ooh. We may have to trim this down a little bit because all this no counters is really tough. I think we are going to just go the Krieg route. Getting double attack off early seems crazy powerful. And why don't we play... No, I don't know. This Yamato gets put away by anything. You know what, man? We're playing green. We might as well play the Green King himself, Mr. 8 drop. So we can pull it off. We see it off a Bonnie or something, and the situation's right. That card's a menace. In fact, I'm gonna go 2 Kid, 2 Krieg. Still a lot of no counters here. We've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 no counter cards. Oh, why don't we play Killer instead of Beji? Killer has counter, doesn't he? Let's see. Killer does have counter, and he can draw us a card. That's a better pick. We can't replace our 2 main game plans. Law is just so broken, it's not worth swapping for anything. And we gotta have top end. So you know what? I think this might be the list. Why don't we go ahead and add, instead of 2 Gibson, we have a Spiderweb in here, because I think that's a really cool card too. Being able to restand a Law blocker after getting extra value off of it seems good to me. So let's save this. Let's hop back into a call with Jacob and see if we can take it away.
All right, y'all. Got the yellow Yamato leader pulled up, and I actually played this leader for a little bit when it first came out. It's really strong in certain scenarios. I played it in a couple different locals, and then I played it in a buddy battle, and that actually came up really well because in buddy battle you start at half your leader's, or -2 of what your leader's life is. So after taking 1 life card, my leader's effect was already online, and that made it hard for my opponents to hit into me. It was really good, and like I said, I think if we play our cards right and we use the right cards, this leader can be really effective. We're definitely going to have to include the 9-cost yellow Yamato. You know, I'm a Queen Fiend, and that's the best card, baby. Let's go ahead and start building this. The leader effect is simple. Dawn times 1 on your opponent's turn. If your life area has 2 or less cards, this leader gains 1,000 power. So, kind of Whitebeard, kind of not. I don't know. It's definitely interesting, but let's start with Wano cards. I think that's a safe bet and safe place to start. You know, definitely, like I said, we're going to play 4 of this yellow Yamato. I think it's an auto inclusion. It's very strong. I think we're going to play a couple of these vanilla Yamatos. I'm trying to stray away from the Big Mom Pirate archetype just because I know it's strong, but I want to play this Wano. You know, I want to play as much Wano as I can. We're going to have to include a couple good generic yellow cards like Katakuri, Beige, stuff like that, but for the most part, I do want to try and stick to this Wano build if we can. We're definitely going to play arrows. I think those are really strong. And then I think we could play maybe 2 of these Baguas. I think they're all right, but the arrow is really strong, and I think we should definitely play that. I think I might sneak a couple Olin in here just as a joke because it's really funny. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm trying to think. I wish we had some of the other newer ones that are coming out of OP06 because those are really strong too. The Onami specifically is very strong, giving your leader a big boost. I do like this Odin as well. I think we're going to play a couple of him. The Olin, we're going to cut to 2. I really... That's going to be hard to pull off. We're going to have to like stack it somehow. I don't really think there's a Wano card that does that, but we're going to play this yellow Yamato 2K for sure. I'm going to read through a couple of these cards and find out what we can do with them. And I'll be right back after I do that. Alright, y'all. So looking over a couple of these cards, I added a couple of them in. We have the Hiyori. This is nice 2K counter. And then on play, it can give your leader or character 1,000 power for the turn, which is decent. But I really just want to play it for the 2K. Uzuki Tempura is really strong, 4-drop 5K. Just a vanilla, but if you pull him out of trigger, it rests one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less and adds itself to the hand. So you get a rest on maybe a chump blocker and then also 1,000 counter in your hand. It's actually pretty nice. I also added the Fugetsu Omasubi, and he does a similar thing where he KOs an opponent's character with a cost of 1 or less and adds himself to the hand. So I think those are good, strong additions to the deck. But I do want to play a couple cards that are not... They're not Wano. I think we should definitely play Sanji. He's just a very strong card. Not Charlotte Oven. Sanji. And then we're definitely going to play Beige. because he is just the best 2K counter for yellow in the game. I think we're going to play a couple Katakuri as well, just another top end that we can have to push. Maybe a turn before we could play Olin, then we could play Katakuri, stack it, so when we take it, we get to trigger it again. Something like that. I want to make sure we're not playing too many top end, though. I might cut this Odin back down. No. Yeah, maybe by 1. I think we should also play Shirahoshi. Maybe just 3 of it. Nothing crazy. And then we need 3 more cards. So I'm thinking that we're going to play something, another beater. Actually, I think a blocker would be perfect. I think we should play Charlie. Charlie's really strong with yellow because on play, especially in decks that aren't Katakuri, you get to look at your life or your opponent's life and move it to the top or bottom. So having a card that does that, that's not your leader, is really impactful. And I think it'll be really beneficial to us to be able to do that. I honestly think we should cut 1 more card to play 1 more of this. We already have the Sanji blocker, but I do think that having a strong start with this is going to be good. You know, I think I'm thinking about it too much. I think 3 will be fine, and I think this is the list that we're going to be taking. You know, our main goal is to get this leader up to 6k on our opponent's turn, take 1 or 2 of those last life, and then drop our Yamato and pop something, and then heal. That'd be crazy. That's really our goal. We also like the Odin. The Odin card's really strong, especially when it dies, you get to trash a card. Katakuri's really big. Olin is kind of goofy. I almost want to take this out, but I have to play it because if I get to put Bean Soup Big Mom on the field, I'm actually going to lose it. And then just controlling the board with like big beaters. You know, we got the 5-drop 7k. It's just powerful. And being able to play this on curve just gives us a body that is hard for our opponent to get rid of and is going to constantly get us some cards out of their hand. We got a good amount of rounded 2Ks, and we got some blockers. I think we're ready to go, honestly. And yeah, like I said, just wanted to stick to this Wano kind of style as much as we could, and I think we did it. So let's go ahead and give Tanner a call, jump back into this, and let's try and cook him up this week with something a little non-traditional, I guess. See how it goes. All right, man. I'm back with something cool.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I'd say something similar. I didn't roll. It's not Purple Shanks or Sakazuki this week. It's not anything that rough, but it's not top tier. Seems cool. I'm kind of excited to get into this one. Depending on what you spun, I could have a pretty big advantage. But it just depends on what you spun. So why don't you send over a code? We'll drop it in and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, I'm dropping the code to you now. I'm interested to see what happens too. Like I said, my deck's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Okay. It's not great. I feel like there's better leaders for this color, but I don't feel that it's not bad.
Sure. I hope we didn't get a mirror. This will be funny. All right.
Oh, yeah? You think we did?
I'm going to join up. Just based on that last statement that you made, not the best leader of its color, but it's good. Mine is very similar, so let's see. Let's see.
Oh!
Okay, Battle of Wano.
Interesting. It is a Battle of Wano.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay,
I do get to choose first or second.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go first. Yeah. I like going first, I think.
If I remember right, you piloted Yamato for a little while when it first came out, didn't you?
I did. I actually talked about that in the deck profile a little bit. I had a good time with it. I didn't win a locals. I think I got second with it once, and then I won a buddy battle with it because the leader's just really strong in that format. Sure. But yeah, like I said, I think it's good, but there's better yellow leaders. Like,
definitely.
I think in OPO6, when we get more of those Wano cards, it actually becomes a lot better. But right now, we just don't have a lot of access to those.
For sure.
I'm gonna pass. I don't have a turn 1 play.
Cool. Well, I do. I
bet you do.
I'm gonna drop this down. So.
Yeah, that seems pretty fucking good. Oh my god.
Get them on.
Why are we starting like this?
All about the early game. All about the setup.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, I don't love doing it, but I think I do have to play right into the Okiku.
Sure, sure. I'll just take this one.
We're gonna go Charlie. I'm gonna look at my life.
That card's been seeing some play recently. I think the Queen deck that won a regional last weekend or something like that played it. So,
yeah, man, it did. I actually considered putting this into my list at the last second, this or Pound, and I was like, no, I really want to keep my 3,000 Worlds, and those got me some more wins than I think this would have.
For sure, for sure.
It's definitely really strong for those decks that don't have the access to look at their life. You know, you're not Katakuri, still having a chance to look at least is helpful.
You know, this line of play that I'm considering making might look a little suspect, but it seems like the right play.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go leader effect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play down this Izo. I'm gonna rest your blocker.
It is a little suspect.
It is a little suspect, but I think it's the right play here.
I mean, you can take the blocker. That's it served its purpose at least.
Yeah, we'll slap you for 5, see what happens.
We'll take it.
Yep. And then while I'm at it, I'll throw down a Bonnie.
The Bonnie. Jewelry Bonnie. Interesting. Playing some Supernovas.
I'll pick up a killer blocker. Yeah.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
There you go. Pass back.
Alright, well, I hate letting you keep Bonnie on the field, but I hate letting you have Okiku too. You know, my hand's looking a little it's a little sus. Yeah, I don't think I can let you keep the Bonnie.
It's fine. Yeah, Bonnie dies.
And then we'll give you the beater.
Ooh, yeah, this card was making waves when it first came out.
Yep, and then Randolph came out a month later and replaced it.
Sure did.
Fucking rabbit.
I think, what do we do here? Yeah, I mean, resting the Yamato just kind of feels bad.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to spend all that Dawn to swing at it just for you to have a 2K for it to live. So,
right.
I think I might do something a little different here. Let's go.
Some more suspect plays.
Let's go like this. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Dawn Leader. Swing 6 at you. You hit Thunderbolt,
Well, we'll take it.
Did you hit the Thunderbolt?
No, I didn't hit the Thunderbolt. I am thinking on a trigger, though.
Sure.
Leaves you with 5 Dawn.
Yep.
I mean, this feels like it could be worth triggering, but at the same time, it might not be worth triggering.
Sure.
I think I'll hold it. I'll see if I regret that.
My read is that was a Beji. So, with that knowledge, my play doesn't change per se. So I'm going to draw Blocker Law, pick up Izo, play down the Raizo. And
yeah.
Throw back.
Raizo's good.
Throw back.
Hmm.
Not going to give you a free swing on my Okiku with a 7K right now. I don't think that's gonna...
Why?
I don't think it's gonna help me win.
I think you're wrong.
7 at face. Let's see, you've got 7 Dawn left. What could you play here? 7 Mom. So I get the choice. Counter this. No, I don't think I'm counting this one. I'll take that hit.
Sure. Try 5.
Yeah, I can't let you have both. So I will give the. I'll give this Karen.
I think you goofed, brother. You should have blocked.
Ooh, I did miss a free block.
Well, you had a read on 7 costs, but it's not Big Bomb. Odin.
Oh, what? This card
Yeah, I'll pass
exists.
back
This
to
is
you.
a card.
Yeah.
uh,
Double attack and stack my life. I'll take it, brother.
Yeah, that's. Okay. Well, it's there. I got to play for it. So let's see.
He's there.
What do
I love the art on this card.
What do we do here? What do we do here? I think this is a thinker. So give me just a minute here, if you don't mind.
Thinker?
Yeah.
I never met her.
You have to cut that.
No, that's staying in.
Oh gosh. That.
I like we have the Battle of Wano going on here. I think it's pretty cool.
I think so too. I'm gonna. Yeah.
Got the 8 Dawn, or you got your own Odin?
I'm gonna
Nope.
start with Bonnie.
Sure.
I'm gonna have Bonnie find another Bonnie.
Yep. Broken searchers can do that.
Yeah, green searchers are kind of ridiculous. I think that's like its biggest piece of its color identity.
Yeah, man.
But with that, I think I'm probably just gonna play that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we've got. Let's go swing with the Okiku.
I'm gonna have to give you a 1K for that one.
Go swing with the Raizo. Draw card.
Raizo's such a strong card, man.
It is.
I remember playing Green Odin in set 1, and when you get this combo set up with Raizo and multiple blockers, and you could just keep drawing with them, oh, it's so strong.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Especially when you top deck what I just top decked. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that one.
That's really good for me. I'm gonna just keep slapping you around a little bit.
I'll give you Shirahoshi.
Sure. And here I will deploy another blocker law.
Yeah.
Picking up. I think I want to pick up the Raizo. And why don't I just reestablish the Raizo? That seems.
That's always good.
Seems solid.
Yeah.
With that, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
So I've got a couple answers to your double attack here.
My what? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, who plays yellow Kozuki Odin? You know, like.
We'll go in on this Okiku.
Yeah, in on the Okiku. Let's see, we're on 9 Dawn. We are at. We're at 5 total life. Again. Yeah.
Let me have the Okiku.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
How about the Bonnie? Can I have the Bonnie?
Okay. Who's the play a couple silly vanillas, just some generic.
Silly vanillas? I want you to take that back.
Play some generic beaters. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Have that Bonnie.
Alright. We'll try for 7 at the leader.
No double attack, so you've got to Katakuri. You have to. You gotta use the Dawn, unless you're just perfectly mapped your Dawn out here. For that, might just take this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it.
Sure. I'll hit you with double Sanjis.
Okay. That adds up, checks out.
Yeah. Not bad. He's a pretty good fella.
Yeah, he'd be doing things. Pendon. Let's go. You knew I had this, so it's not surprising anybody. Yeah.
No, the third one's pretty crazy though.
Yeah, it is pretty nuts. That seems good. Let's see. That's that's the play. All right, I'm gonna play Yamato here. Rest the Sanji, one of them.
Sure.
I'm going to put a
Dawn on Raizo.
Yeah, we're gonna put a Dawn on Raizo. We're gonna swing at the Sanji.
I think I am gonna give you a 1K for that. Give you a little Fugetsu.
That's fine. Let's go 6 with leader. Get that Beji out of your hand from earlier this game. Yeah. What did I say? What did I say?
You know, I'll tell you something. It wasn't a Beji I put out. A
no?
It was something different.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go again.
He's probably got the waterfall if he's swinging with one law at least.
Give me the last 2K.
I'll give you another one.
All right, I'll take the last 2K. Yeah, chilling.
Cool. Let's see here. What can I do?
This is an interesting game.
It is. It really is.
It's a lot of things going on here.
Yeah. I'm reading you either got a Gibson or a waterfall for me. I feel like it's a waterfall though because you swung with that law.
Yeah.
Because restanding him's just really, really strong.
True.
Gibson would also be really good here, resting one of my Sanjis though.
Also true. Also true. Why don't you waste one of those 7K attacks on my Bonnie?
I think that's a little too much for it, to be honest. But whatever you got, I'm gonna make it come out.
Double attack. Let's see here. What do we want to do with this? This 3 2Ks. I mean, you had the read on the restand.
Oh, interesting. It wasn't waterfall though.
Nope. I think Spiderweb is just a better card. If I'm gonna leave 1 up, I might as well leave 2 up. So
yeah, I guess if you're not playing Momo, then that is better.
Could be playing Momo. You don't know.
Yeah, I figured I would have at least seen it by now, though. I don't know. You have seen 3 Bonnies, though.
Yeah.
See if you'll give me Raizo.
No, I don't think it will.
You'll give me the law, though. Try again.
This one here is a thinker.
I know you got a bunch of cards in there. Carrot. So interesting.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Sometimes you gotta think.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that this is a heavy counter out, but I think I'm just gonna go block with log, give you a 2K.
Yeah, I mean, that works. And then I'm gonna hit you with the Shirley.
Yep.
Look at my life.
Yep.
And I'll keep it there.
Cool.
Pass.
Sweet. So I don't have a lot I'm able to accomplish this turn, but I can continue to stall and just ask you for cards, which
Yeah.
I think is the correct play here. So let's go. Well, before we do anything, let's Bonnie.
Gotta get that free search, man. I guess it costs you a Dawn, but could be worth it.
Definitely could be. Yeah, this search changes a lot, actually. Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting that 8-drop kit off the top.
This search changes a lot. I gotta think now. Hold on. It's just tough because there's so much utility in green. And sometimes you have to play over your own cards, and that feels atrocious to me.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that.
Like, that is just worst case, in my opinion.
I think as long as you get the value out of the card, it's fine doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I have searched with this Bonnie like 3 times.
Yeah.
But it would still feel really bad to play something over it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it kind of just gets you to waste attacks. And with your board state, it's kind of menacing. So, I think that is the risk that I have to take if I want to try to win this game, though. So I am going to grab the kid.
Yeah, I figured that was what you were thinking about.
Yeah. There was a kid in the law, and like, there's
it's a tough one.
There's lines with both, but I think this one makes the most sense. So let's go. I think I just do this to get a draw.
Yeah, always.
This to force a card.
I think we'll take the card.
Yeah. Well, you know what that life is, so you wanted it. Hopefully it doesn't help you with this, but I am going to drop this fella. I think I just play over the Bonnie. Let's go this one. Play over the Bonnie. And let's put a Dawn under him. And
oh, brother.
Yeah.
No, you goofed.
What do you mean?
There's no Dawn on kid. I don't have to attack him now.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, man.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with that.
Huh.
That's okay. That was a misplay on my part, but I am fine with that.
What do I do then? Got me thinking.
Yeah, dang,
now.
that was actually a really big misplay. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. Like, I don't lose the game because of it, I don't think, but that
Right.
definitely sucks.
Yeah.
So,
I'm in quite the pickle now because
I haven't played this 8-drop kid in a lot of decks, but
yeah. Yeah, I knew you had killers, but I was like, well, I guess he just gets a blocker and no draw on it, which is fine. I mean, it serves its purpose protecting kid.
yeah, I mean, if you want to poke a kid right now, be my guest. Like, I'm happy to counter out of AKs. I feel like
that's worth it.
Yeah, I'm happy to counter out of AK swings all day. So. I think no matter what, you're always putting a Dawn under a leader, right? Because you're not playing 10 Mom, you're not playing anything with 10, unless you have exact perfect math for 10 using 10 Dawn, like. Yeah. Which could be the state, but you know, Yamato once you're under 2 life is a lot like Zoro, and that like a Dawn should just auto place there.
Yeah, you'd think that, but my hand's telling me different.
Fair.
It's very interesting.
That's fair. But we're both in situations where like we've kind of ignored board for a little while, and so we both have these huge menacing boards kind of just staring at each other, but
right.
We both have had answers so far, so like
yeah,
it's just this weird little state we're in.
I'm gonna play sus. I'm gonna go 5 into this Raizo.
Yeah, I'll give you 2K. Yep.
Get rid of it anyway and heal.
It's fine.
7 at you?
Double attack threat off. This one will fetch a block.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I just don't know if I do put that under my leader or not. I really don't think I do.
He's got the arrow. Got it.
I'm still gonna swing at you.
Yeah, here. Yeah, I do play Momos.
I figured you would, just didn't see him.
Well, I did. I've had that Momo almost the entire game. I didn't
see him.
Yeah, I've had that Momo almost the entire game, but I had early game set up, which is kind of what Momo does, and then Bonnie finds you all this utility. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
this has been a really good game. I think this is one of the better episodes of Captain Will we've had so far.
Yeah, I'd completely agree with that. Yeah, I think we're gonna just swing. Do we swing? Let me think here.
Either swing or you get the free play.
Yeah, I think the swing's gonna be more valuable, but let me just think this through here. I'd like to do that, so we're gonna do that. That's what. Okay. Yeah. I think so.
The swing has been confirmed. I think for the swing, I will address it with the arrow and a 2K.
Yeah. Let me read arrow. It's just till end of this turn, right? Yes, okay.
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be pretty broken.
Yeah, that'd be in like every yellow deck, man.
Right.
I'd be playing that in Queen all day.
Let's just go then. Let's just go 5.
Um, 5 will catch a block.
Sure.
We'll block it.
7. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll take that 7.
Mm-hmm. And then we got more for you, so.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
This is a grindy one. Good.
Oh, for sure. That's what green does, man. If you let him get set up, it's just grind game.
Yep. I mean, I don't think my hand's been under 5 cards the entire game.
Yeah.
The searchers, and especially having access to dual searchers and not missing yet, like, that's definitely what's kept me in this game, so. Because you could have ran away from it the second you played that 5/7 Yamato. You could have ran away with the game, but I was able to keep just adding cards to hand and keep the advantage engine rolling, so. That Raizo put in some work. And...
Yeah, definitely. Man, this is... My hand's very tricky right now.
Sure. I believe that. If you got a 9 Yamato, you pop one of the killers. Heal. Pretty good play. If you don't, really the only thing you want to be playing here is blockers. Otherwise, you kind of want to just be using your Dawn to swing big at the kid.
Right.
So,
yeah, I mean, I've got like 3-4 lines of play here, and man, this is tough.
This is a tough fight. This is definitely one of the better games that, I mean, even not in Captain's Wheel, I feel like we've ever played.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty stumped, man.
Yeah. I mean, both of our decks have kind of done exactly what we asked them to do for us. It's just like
right.
They're just kind of evenly matched. They're kind of just staring at each other like.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I think I know what I have to do, and I don't know. It's kind of, I feel like a Yu-Gi-Oh moment's about to happen. It's heart of the cards kind of situation for me, at least.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna Katakuri, put this kid at the bottom of your life.
Ooh, yeah, it's pretty good.
And then,
man, that's really good.
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
that's like crazy good, actually.
I'm gonna go Odin in at you.
I think we draw.
Yeah. And we'll go Yamato in on Yamato.
Do this.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of afraid of. We'll do it again.
Yeah, I've got the 1K. Actually, I've got 2K for you. And here I have 2Ks for you.
I figured. Usually green does.
Okay, so from this position, 2 cards in hand. What is this? Just math? Try that. Oh, damn it. Damn it, I forgot about leader effect.
You forgot about leader effect and triggers, because I just triggered a really good one.
That's okay. That's okay. I think I can still do this. Yeah, it's just what? This? No! No, I'm throwing! I'm throwing!
Oh, yeah.
I'm throwing!
You did throw. I thought the game froze.
I'm throwing, bro. No.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh, did you throw the game?
no, I can still do it, but fuck, that was.
Can you? What's this trigger?
Oh, thank God. Oh God, thank you. The punish.
No, you got
Could have
it.
been the punish of the century, bro. Jeez.
Yeah. No, that would have
Golly.
been hilarious.
Oh
I'm
man.
throwing.
I'm throwing.
Yeah, I think I was praying that that last card wasn't a Gibson.
Sure.
I knew you were playing it since you're playing the Bonnies,
Yep.
but I was hoping it was the Waterfall or the Spider's Web instead. And
I
I
mean,
think I might have been able to get there if it was.
yeah, if you had the blocker, you would have been fine, especially if I made that misplay.
Yeah, no, that was hilarious. I thought the game froze, honestly, because it gave me no response afterwards. I was like, uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's two massive misplays in the midst of that game, and I still clutched it
Yeah.
out. I can't believe it. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, my last turn, I had the option of either I had a Sanji blocker in hand, so I could have played that and then gone hard at you
Mhm.
or the kid.
Yep.
Or I had the Katakuri, and I could have either placed my Sanji blocker back in my life, or I could have placed your kid away, or I had a 9-drop Yamato to pop and heal.
Yeah, I
So-
think if you didn't address that kid that turn though, you were gonna lose without a doubt.
Yeah,
'Cause-
so that was my thought.
I had what, like 8 cards in hand at that point, and 3 blockers on
Yeah.
field, 2 of which were going to draw me a card. Like, yeah, you were just you had no other choice to other than the Katakuri
for
there. But yeah,
I'd like to talk about the list a little bit, though, man. Like, my list, I'm sure you noticed, I wasn't really playing Big Mom cards. I was
no,
playing,
I did.
I tried to go Wano.
Yeah.
And that trigger that I was thinking about was Kizuki Hiyori. It's a 2K, and then it has trigger to play it.
Sure.
And on play, it gives your leader or character 1,000 for the turn.
Ooh.
So that's what I was thinking about. I was like, do I play this and just get to 6K so he can't really hit me the rest of the turn?
Right.
Or do I keep it for the 2K? And I just ended up keeping it.
Sure. That makes sense.
I played, like I said, a lot of Wano cards, but the spice I was hoping to hit out of life was I was playing 2 Olins.
Oh yeah. The bean mom. Or the
Yeah,
soup,
bean mom.
soup mom or whatever they called her.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What does that trigger? Just play it? A 7K or something?
Yeah, you have to have 1 or less cards in your life, but it just plays a 7 cost 7K.
That's hilarious.
For
That's
free.
hilarious. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. My deck is pretty much what you would expect from a modernized attempt at a Kinemon list. I'm not playing the 10 Dofis. The more that I see that card being played, the more that I feel like people won't play into it if they know they're going to lose because of it. Like, it's just like
Yeah.
the biggest way. It's one of the biggest things that you can play around. Now, it definitely stalls, but I don't know. That is not my favorite boss monster in the game, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost a turn skip if you play it right.
It can be. Definitely can be.
But like in Queen, like you're saying, you don't play into it. In Queen, I don't play into it. If I'm playing against that deck, I don't swing with everything, so I know like I can at least keep something. Or if I do, I have the Red Rock for it.
Yeah,
you know.
you have to. You have to. Otherwise, you're just gonna hard lose. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, my list is very, it's kind of all over the place. I played the Momo and the Bonnie full play sets. I
course.
wanted 2Ks for each. I had the Scratchman and the Ezo.
Why the carrot?
Third 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Not another searchable one?
there isn't one.
There's not one?
Nope.
Really?
Wano has 1 2K, and Supernova has 1 2K that's searchable in green. So,
Huh.
I believe.
I
Let me
thought about that.
double check. But, yeah, we got Beppo is Mink Art, Chopper, Animal Straw Hat Film, Hachon East Blue, some OPO5 cards, some ST12 cards. Yeah, I mean, those are the 2Ks that green has. So, Scratchman and Ezo. And then, if you're playing a Kuro, you play the Hachon. If you're playing a film deck, you play the Chopper. But if not, like, my theory was just like, God forbid I run into a situation where I have no bodies to play. Like, she's a 5K,
Right.
she can swing at leader at least. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, Carrot rounds out the 2K playset, the play ratio. Raizo was an overperformer in this matchup.
Yeah, dude, Raizo's like one of the best green Wano cards.
Absolutely busted. I mean, it drew me, I think, 4, maybe 5 cards.
Yeah.
Double check me in the comments there, but I mean, it felt like 4 or 5 cards this thing drew me, which was nuts.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I was able to establish that Okiku early, and I found a Yamato later. I am playing 2 of the Kid. Play the Blocker
Odin?
Law.
Any Odin?
No Odin. I think that card's just been power crept way too hard. For my boss monsters, I played the 2 Kid, and I was gonna play the 2 Dofi, but again, we kind of talked about that. It's not my favorite, so I played 2 Krieg.
Yeah, Krieg's good.
I was waiting for you to turn both of those Sanji sideways, and I was just gonna blow them sky high. So,
no way, man! I could never.
Yeah.
I had to keep at least one of them.
But you had Big Body sitting on board most of the game, so he was kind of rotting in my hand. And by the time that I'd found him, we were already low life, so it didn't help a lot. But Krieg is one of my favorite cards in the game. I think it's super cool.
Yeah, it's a blowout.
When it came out, like, I was mind blown at this card, and I think one of the coolest combos that you can do in One Piece is throw 5 Dawn under Krieg, swing 12k for double attack, and then Django restand it, do it again. I think that's so funny. I think it's so funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Killer Blockers overperformed here too. So did the events. I mean, the deck really showed out here. I really liked this list. I did also have 2 of the 3/5 Shinobus. Just as a backup if I don't find Okiku early.
Dude, just a beat.
Yeah, just a body. But that was the list. That's what I cooked up, and she brought it on home for me. So, not mad.
Yeah.
Keeping this win streak rolling.
Hey, I think it was a very well played, well fought game this week, at least, and it wasn't just a blowout.
Absolutely.
I had a great time. It's good to be back, and we'll see y'all on the next episode of Captain's Wheel. I want to say, if you're not a part of my Discord, definitely make sure to join the Discord. We're starting to do Discord tournaments now, so if you want to be a part of those, they're US only paid Discord tournaments, so hop in, show us what you got, and win some cool prizes.
Absolutely. And speaking about, sorry to cut you off, but speaking about that,
you're good.
I did have a request to shout out my second round opponent in the Discord tournament, Godon. You gave me that work, dude. You definitely showed me what Red Purple Law is capable of. So hats off to you, brother.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of talented people in there playing a lot of cool stuff, and I'm excited to see this community grow more. So if that's something that interests you, definitely be sure to join. I got a link to that down in the description. Also, make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and if we hit that by the end of the year, I'm giving away a box of OPO5 to 1 US subscriber. So make sure you're subscribed by the end of the year, and we'll do that giveaway if we hit 1,000. I mean, we're getting close. We need a couple hundred more, but I feel like we can do it if we all pull together. And any last words, man?
What? You haven't heard of Dueling Guard?
That's right. If you haven't heard of Dueling Guard, definitely be sure to go make sure to go check them out. They're the best TCG accessory company on the market, and they make the best deck boxes, the best binders, and the best playmats. Honestly, you're missing out if you haven't seen them before. I have a link to their website in the description below, as well as code GumGumTCG you can use for a discount at checkout. What? You haven't heard of Dueling Guard? Dueling Guard is the best TCG accessory company on the market. They have high quality deck boxes, binders, and playmats made for people who enjoy playing and collecting trading card games in style. They have tons of designs based off of fan favorite animes such as One Piece, Bleach, Full Metal Alchemist, and many more. They hit the ground running earlier this year, making high quality TCG accessories with beautiful designs that have sold out many times. So if you haven't picked up any of their products, make sure to do so before they sell out again. I have a few deck boxes and playmats from them already, and can attest to how they don't cut any corners when it comes to quality, performance, and design. I highly recommend their products and use them every time I play cards. Be sure to check the description below for a link to their site and use code GumGumTCG for a discount at checkout.
That being said, that's all I got, man. Good games today. Yeah. I'm ready to hop back in next week and keep chefing you up like Sanji.
Yeah, man, we gotta keep pumping these out. We might have to do 2 episodes in a week here soon so we can get caught up. We got OPO 5 coming out in a couple weeks. That's 6 more leaders to add to the wheel. We're gonna be doing this forever.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm down for that. If you guys want 2 videos a week of Captain's Wheel, let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear any suggestions y'all have. So
100%. All right, man. Good game today, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.